Welcome. My beanie's off as usual. Welcome, guys, to the Neon Doom Room. I am your host, BZ. Oh, this beanie. I do this. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, so it's not working out for me. There we go. Close enough. There you go. BZ here. The Emperor of Evil, the Master of Chicanery. No, the Master. I had this all worked out. Master of Mischief, Emperor of Evil, the Chieftain of Chicanery, the Captain of Collecting. So many words to remember. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Neon Doom Room for the Doom Vlog episode 15. Episode 15. Can you believe we're at episode 15 so far? 15. My microphone's probably a bit low. Let me just correct that. Episode 15. I got my buddy Dino down here. I don't know. I did some moving around tonight, so I had to move Dino somewhere else, and he's just here keeping me company, minding my beer that we're going to talk about very, very soon. Welcome, guys. We are here for another riveting, captivating episode of the Doom Vlog. I had plans tonight to have a TV set up. See above my fridge up here. Wait a minute, where's my finger? There we go. Up there, you can see it's a bit of a black spot. Usually I got my plastic fake plants up there. I moved my spare monitor up there because I have plans. Evil plans. Well, they're not evil. But I have plans to put that monitor to good use and either display the Neon Doom Room logo flashing away in the background, or even some copyright-free, maybe horror movies or something in the background, like Night of the Living Dead or something. But I just didn't quite get around to getting it done. Now, having said all of that, I did order some wires, some like HDMI cable, because it's a long way to the power point all the way over to here. And that has like a weird connector on it. So I got a SCART, not SCART, but like a computer monitor connector that goes down to a HDMI, and then from that HDMI I didn't have it figured out because it's a male plug. So I had to figure out how to get my extra long cable to go female to female. Anyway, I figured it out eventually, but we'll talk about it very soon. But yeah, so that was going to be playing today, but I didn't get around to doing it. So that's okay. For the next Doom Vlog, you will have a monitor up there. It still has plants around it, which you can't see very well because of the bad lighting. But I tried to make it look a bit arty up there. I never got around to finishing it. It will get done eventually. Welcome, guys. Tonight, I should say, being the 29th day of the 6th month of 2025, we have episode 15 of the Doom Vlog. We are going to do the standard stuff that we normally do. We're gonna have a beer. We're going to talk about Let's Get Physical Media. Part of that will be an amazing score that I got. I'll talk about it. I won't give away too much now. And then we'll do mail, which will be incorporated into that. And we didn't get any great mail, but it's great for me. It works for me. Let's just put it that way. The mail's all about what's good for me. It's not physical media, but it's something else. There is more mail coming, though. Just not here yet. And yeah, maybe a toy. I think we're gonna maybe not do news, though I still might, depending on how I feel. And yeah, we'll get to it. So there's a couple of things to talk about tonight. I'm sounding like I'm not quite prepared, and that's probably because I'm not quite prepared. Welcome. It is 2:11 a.m. An all-time, I wouldn't say an all-time new low, because we have started at 3 in the past, but it is late. It's late. I did come in here. I was going to start early, and I couldn't be bothered. This week's been really hard on me this week, and I just wanted a little bit of TV time. So do forgive me. Please forgive me for starting so late. Those that do attend, those that are replay crew, I'm sure you don't mind. You can watch it anytime. It's all good. All good in the hood. We do have a crackling fireplace going in the background that looks a little bit like this, though obviously with not with Clone Wars playing in the background. We do have a crackling fire on my CRT TV going with the heater going. It's quite warm in here, actually. I might take this beanie off in a second. That keeps me company, and it is turned up to full volume, so it is crackling away. I like that sound. It's a nice sound. It's a very nice sound to have going in the background. So we are going to move back to Roddy Cam. Yeah, and we've got Rebels playing. We're not going to focus on Rebels though. We're going to focus on you. I just like the splashy stuff going on. It's just going to keep playing in the background. It's all good. So the floor that you can't see down here behind me is a little bit packed with old finds. I'm going to need to find a place to put everything, and that's okay. We will get to that eventually. You can't see the floor, so it doesn't really matter, but it matters to me because I'm looking to build a couch for my room. I have a beanbag I've been using forever, and it's good for me. But if I want to have friends over, it's not really super good for me because I've got nowhere to put them. I've had to like bring chairs and stuff in here in the past. I really don't want to do that if I don't have to. I thought I've got all these old pallets I've been collecting. I was thinking of building a little mini double couch thing there with a lifting lid so I can store all my snacks under it because I'm really out of space here and I could use storage space. That would remove it all from under that shelf over there, and it would allow me to put more movies over there, keep my snacks under my butt. And that's a good hygienic way to do things. So I figured I'd do it that way. But that will come. That's coming. It's on the, what's the terminology? It's on the cards. It's on the cards. It's planned. All right, so let us move to the very first thing and not linger too much on my rambling. We're going to move on to the beverage side of things this evening. So let's go to beer. Beer. Okay, so we do have a beer tonight. We have taken one of the cans out of the fridge. We've taken one of the cans out of the fridge, and we're going to have one of the sours that I've got. I'm a bit sad because remember how I had that, what was it last time? It was Pirate Life. I had that Pirate Life raspberry and lemon that was quite not nice, quite kind of foul. I've still got another one in there. And I've also found another one in there, which is a Pirate Life strawberry and... was it passion fruit or something? I saw it, I'm like, oh god, that's going to be bad as well. So anyway, I've got those in there. I guess if I'm desperate, I'll drink it, but I probably won't do it on the vlog. But tonight we have one random one, which I've had before, but we'll have it again tonight because it's been a while. We've got a Stomping Ground Spritz Smash. Roddy's pretty good tonight. He's focusing. Stomping Ground are okay. I think they're okay as a brand. You know, as a brand of beer. It's a sour beer. I don't really consider it a sour beer. It doesn't pucker my cheeks when I drink it. And I'm not talking about my butt cheeks. It doesn't pucker my cheeks, my jowls. It doesn't pucker my jowls when I'm drinking it. But it is a little bit sour. So we're going to have this tonight. We will look it up briefly as well, just to see what other people think of it. But tonight we're going to have this in... We're breaking a tradition lately. We're going to have it in a Mandalorian glass, which is the Grogu one. We haven't tried the Grogu one. I actually forgot the Mando one in the house. So we've got the Grogu one. It's got the Mando logo on the back. And obviously, you know, what I consider to be mega branding on the back. Got all Lucasfilm. Star Wars, Lucasfilm. Copyright made in China. Not suitable for dishwasher or microwave use. Yeah, we know that. You can't make any decent glasses these days without them having like banned from your dishwasher and banned from your dishwasher and microwave. Not that I ever put this in a microwave. But we've got Grogu. We've got Grogu here. So we're going to pour that into Grogu. I know a Spritz Smash, get Grogu drunk. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel tonight. Yeah, there are things on the horizon. We've got a few things happening. A few things happening soon. We're just sort of trying to build up to where I want things to go. I'm being a bit elusive, but that's okay. I like being elusive. So let's crack this Spritz Smash open. Let's get the ASMR. Hopefully it doesn't spill all over my lap. There we go. Safe. We're safe. Let's pour this into Grogu. Not directly into, but near the keyboard. Okay, and what's the percentage on this thing? Can't remember. 4.2% alcohol volume, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, and there we have our sour beer. What did the guy, that's my handprint down the side here. Condensation, Mr. Potter, condensation. Expandivus. Professor Snape, Severus Snape. I don't know if you've seen that video. All right, let's give it a smell. Yeah, you know, like, I'll tell you something, and I've probably said it before, but I consider a sour beer in my head to be more like a grapefruit juice. I want a beer. You give me a beer that says a sour beer on the front, and when you drink it, it's got the pucker of a grapefruit juice and the fruitiness of a grapefruit juice, but the background taste of a beer. You give me that, and I'll be happy. This is not that. I'll tell you straight away. This is not that. While we're having a sip of this, we're going to load up the bright screen so that we can look at Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate. Oh boy, that is so bright. It's really painful. All right, let's go straight to Beer Advocate before it blinds me even more. We're going to do a search. Stomping Ground, wasn't it? There we go. Stomping Ground. Yeah, not super sour in taste. Ground and one fingering. Okay, I'm going to rephrase my words. I was going to say I'm one fingering the keyboard. That's not a very good way of saying things. Spritz. Smash. Oh my God, I'm using one finger to type on the keyboard. That's what I was trying to say. 0 results. Probably not available overseas. I'm not going to bother looking it up on another site because a lot of them just have like photos of them being drunk and like a 5-star, like a 1 out of 5 review. Can't be bothered. So no Stomping Ground, Spritz Smash on Beer Advocate, which is not very heartening. Get rid of you, get rid of you. We might keep you. All right, cool. Well, it's okay. It's not as sour as I want it to be. Like I said, I would like it to be more like a grapefruit juice beer. That's what I want it to be like. But it's okay. It's not terrible. Doesn't have a terrible alcohol taste to it, which is always a bonus. All right, so here we are with our Spritz Smash, which is okay. And we're going to move on to, I think, having a chat about some physical media. We're going to do Let's Get Physical Media tonight. And I'm going to preface Let's Get Physical Media by letting you know that, as you might have seen on my Instagram, my little story on Instagram, is that I found a score of Blu-rays at an op shop, and I did it unexpectedly. I put up an Instagram story, Thursday, and it was like just a stupid photo of my face looking like I was meditating, and it was saying something about meditating on manifesting is the word, manifesting cheap media finds. I just put it up because it looked interesting. Friday, the next day, went to work. We went to go to lunch, 30 minutes, I get 30-minute lunch. Went to go to my car and thought, I'll just run across to the op shop. I don't often run over there because they don't really recycle their shelves very much. Often you go in there, if you go in there every day, they look the same. There's really not much difference. Thought, I haven't been for a bit, I'll go over. And I went over there, and I was like, I'll give myself 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Impossible task, but I was like, I want to sit in my car, eat my lunch, and just not think of anything for a bit. I want to not spend time too far away from that. I just need a relax for a moment. 5 minutes I'm giving myself. Ran over, walked over really fast, walked in, scuffed through the shelves really quickly, grabbed a few things out. And then the lady that works there, the older lady, we've talked before quite a few times. She's the one that was like talking about the Sausage Party movie when she said, have you seen the movie The Sausages Go in the Buns? Made it very awkward for me. She came up behind me when I was looking and said, you like Blu-rays, don't you? And I said, yes, I do, yep. And she said, well, when you're done looking through the shelves, come and see me at the counter. I've got 2 bags that have been priced, but they haven't been put on the shelves yet. I was like, 2 bags? She's like, 2 bags of Blu-rays. And this place has dollar Blu-rays. I don't know why they have their Blu-rays at $1. It's really weird. She goes, come to the counter, go through the bags. They're full. And choose what you want. I was like, cool. So I went to the counter and I went through the bags. And I didn't spend 5 minutes in that store. I was there for 20 minutes. So I had to rush back, eat my sandwich in my car, and then go straight back to work afterwards. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Because I'm going to go through those bags with you now. Or the bag I've got of what I picked out. I'm going to go through that with you now. So let's have a look at what I chose. I didn't just choose Blu-rays. It's mostly Blu-rays. I did also buy a few DVDs and I think some VHS tapes. I can't remember now. But let's have a little look at them now. So let's get physical media.
Let's get physical media. I want to get physical media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. All right. So let's put our beer over there so I don't knock it. And let's get the first bag. I'll do the Blu-rays first. I do have a second bag. I went to Savers today and I picked up a bunch of stuff, put a bunch of stuff back, and then just took a few things out, not many. Because I'm trying to be a bit more careful about what I buy. But this is the bag. The avocado bag of joy. Avocado. Have a video. So let's have a look what we got in here. In fact, I'm going to take this Hailstorm beanie off because it's hot in here now. I'm feeling a bit hot with the fire going in here. All right. I've done a knot in it. Let's undo. All right, cool. I think I stacked everything. Yes, I did get VHS tapes as well. I'm going to sit here with the bag in front of me. There may be some rustling. Sorry, not sorry. All right, let's do the VHS tapes first because they're on top. All right, I got these because there was 2 of them, and I had a memory of these, but I don't remember from where. They're $1 each as well. And I thought if I didn't like them, I could always try and sell them because I know old school cartoon VHS tapes are kind of popular, but I'll see if I like them or not first. All right, first one. They're in no order. McGee and Me. Focus of the Family presents McGee and Me, Take Me Out of the Ball Game, A Lesson in Faith. Now, I don't know if this is a Christian show or not. McGee and Me, but I thought it was a TV show. Don't know. We'll have to figure it out. McGee and Me, Take Me Out of the Ball Game. VHS tape. Now, the first one says a lesson in faith. Next one says a lesson in caring. So I'm really not too sure. He's got an animated best friend, McGee. Real family adventures, the best way to bring biblical values home. Yeah, so biblical stuff. McGee and Me. But I've seen this before. I've seen it before. It seems really familiar to me. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a childhood memory I'll unlock. Maybe it's a childhood memory I'll unlock. So, it's a real kid, and he's got an animated best friend, which is this little character here. If Roddy will try to focus. There you go. McGee and Me is an impressive combination of live action and animation. So there you go. I mean, look, it's very much kid based. What's the label like? I didn't check. No topper. And I'm holding it the wrong way. And just a really basic logo. So I don't know if it's Christian television or not. I thought it wasn't, but maybe I might be wrong. You know, I'm wrong about plenty of things. But yeah, very American. I guess someone in the chat or in the comments can let me know if they've seen this before. That's the first one. It was $1. Should I stack them on the floor? Here, I'll put it here. Another one was The Fight Before Christmas, A Lesson in Caring. I don't know. I'm just sort of drawn to animated shows like this. Come on, Sir Roderick. I forgot to mention that Roddy is here in attendance. Our infamous camera. Always all-seeing, all-knowing, unjudgmental. See, he's not judging me right now. A good camera to have by your side. So I got that one, and I got this next one, which has the right label on it. It's a very short episode. No topper. How long does it run for? 30 minutes. So it doesn't go for very long. Yeah, I might watch one and see what it's like. This I picked up because it's got Orson Welles in it. It is Orson Welles, isn't it? Yeah, Orson Welles. Producer George Davis and Orson Welles. When you imagine Orson Welles, do you imagine Orson Welles in Treasure Island? Maybe you do. Maybe you remember this. But I don't remember this. Or maybe I do. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch this and be like, oh, yeah, I remember this. I like the cover. The cover's really cool. Orson Welles, Kim Burfield as Jim Hawkins, Lionel Stander as Billy Bones, and producer is George Davis. The Robert Louis Stevenson masterpiece. I used to love this story. I'm a huge fan of Robert Louis Stevenson's books, so it's been a while since I've read any. I used to read them around and around again, over and over again. Yeah, Orson Welles, though, as Long John Silver. First mate Long John Silver. Treasure Island and VHS, so always a good thing. Now, I didn't check the tape was in there, but it is. There you go. It's got a basic topper. And it's been rewound, which is always a good thing. So there is that, and that was only $1. All the VHS tapes were $1. One Buckaroo Banzai. So that was a good one. They had other VHS tapes there, but I just didn't really want any of them. All right, moving on to the next one. Let's drink some of this beer so I don't have to drink it all night. How are we all tonight? You all good? You all good? It's very quiet tonight. People are doing stuff. People are doing their own thing. Welcome to the live viewers. Welcome, guys, and to the replay crew. Good to see you. Enjoy the video. A little bit sour, not sour enough. Okay, I picked this one up because it was a black and white movie. Oh, it's a double disc. A little bit fancy. It's a little bit fancy. And it's just a bit smudgy, but mostly clean. Director's Suite. Why is it disc 2? I want to know what's on disc 2. I haven't even told you which one it is. Yeah, some marks, but not that many. Pretty clean. A little slip sleeve in there with some, background information about the movie. That movie, I don't think it's, it's a Billy Wilder. Billy Wilder is the director. I actually thought it was Alfred Hitchcock, but it wasn't Alfred Hitchcock. It's Billy Wilder, Double Indemnity. It's a noir film. You can tell by the gun. Love and a gun. I love you, Jason. Jason. I don't know why I said Jason. I love you. What would a man in America be called? I love you, Howard. I love you too, Jason. And then he's got his snub-nosed pistol. It's a noir. And I didn't look on this properly. I just was attracted to it. I wanted to get it. It's got 2 discs. Oh, 7 nominations, including Best Picture and Best Actress, Academy Awards 1944. This is, Academy Awards, not Oscar, but Academy Awards, and obviously like the awards when you could trust them, because it wasn't just about money. These days, the Oscars and the Academy Awards, I just don't trust them, because unless you got money, you're not seeing that. That's why you don't see other movies turn up. People with money turn up. This comes with all new restored master, introduction by Turner Classics Movies host and film historian Robert Osborne. You get the trailer, but you always get the trailer. Audio commentary, cinema studies, blah, blah, blah. Audio commentary with film historian, screenwriter Lem Dobbs and film historian Nick Redman. Insert essay, which is the insert at the beginning. This little booklet, which is kind of thick, not too thick, but a little bit thick. What does it say? Insert essay by Dr. Wendy Haslam, lecturer in cinema studies in Melbourne. The best of film noir, a chronology of Hollywood film noir. Hollywood remembers Barbara Stanwyck. Hollywood remembers Fred McMurray. Hollywood remembers Edward G. Robinson. Yeah, it's a noir. I'm not going to read everything on the back, but really cool that it's a double disc, because it just says on the front that it's Billy Wilder. It's like a director's collector's edition. Director's collector's edition. Billy Wilder. But yeah, 2 discs. Very cool. And I want to get into a few more older movies. There's your second disc there. Very cool. Cool, bro. Cool. So there was that. That was only $1. I got a 5-pack Carry On. Keep finding Carry On movies. Then again, like, it is an op shop, and they're all in there because I checked that today. I got a 5-pack, 5 DVD comedy pack Carry Ons. 5 saucy movies in one collection. I wonder if Roddy can focus. There you go. It has, I don't know if I can read them by holding them up. Maybe Roddy will let me do that. Will you let me do that, Roddy? Carry On Sergeant. Carry On Nurse. Carry On Teacher. That's all. That's a little bit on the nose. Carry On Constable. And Carry On Regardless. Yeah, I didn't realize how many of these movies were made. There's a lot, because I got like a 3 movie pack, I think, in a box set. And that's not these movies. So they made a lot of them, obviously. And it does just say Carry On movie. It says general exhibition. How is this even possible? It's $5. So $1 a movie. I thought that was pretty cool. $1 a movie. I kind of just want to, I get a bit obsessive about collections. And if I see something that will help me build up a collection, I will collect it. I will buy it. These are pretty clean. I know about Carry On Teacher, though. That's a little bit borderline. I don't know if, yeah, are these black and white? Any of them black and white? No, I need to read that. Are they any of them black and white? Black and white. So there were some of them were black and white. Number 1 was black and white. 2 was black and white. Carry On Teacher was black and white. They're all black and white. Interesting. So maybe they weren't as naughty as they got later on. Bit hard to tell. You are seeing a few bras here, so I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But very cool though. $5 for a set of 5. So I got that. Another older movie, The Millionairess. Sophia Loren and Peter Sellers. G for General Exhibition. I probably believe that, with Peter Sellers and Sophia Loren. Oh, she was gorgeous back in the day, wasn't she? She was a beauty. Now, Freddie will let me look here. It's beautiful colors. Comedy. It's got the popcorn logo on the top there. I don't know what that's all about. Not too sure what the popcorn logo is about. But it's a pretty cool logo. I didn't check the disc on this one, so let's do that. A little bit smudgy, not too bad. So the movies on the inside cover are Trial and Error, The Marx Brothers, Night in Casablanca, The Blockhouse, and The Magnificent Seven Deadly Sins. When they show you movies on the inside, they sometimes make me want to own those movies too. And there's your photos. Very cool. Sophia Loren's a good actress or actor, if you want to say actor and actress, to have here. Where are we up to? Oh, yeah, we're almost at the Blu-rays. Almost at the Blu-rays. I picked this one up. I picked a few movies up that I thought were going to be cool, and then I picked a couple to read the back of, and I was like, oh, that looked like a slasher movie, and it's not a slasher movie. It's just like one had all of these people with like baseball bats and stuff on the cover, and had this like horror writing on the front. I think it was called like Evil. The Evil. I don't know, The Evil something. And I read the back, and it was just about the first case of racism court trial. So something bad happened at the beginning of the movie, which is probably what the baseball bats were, and then the rest of the movie was a court trial. So I was like, oh, look, I mean, like all praise to, learning about the history of racism and how to stop it, but I was looking for a slasher movie or like a horror movie, and that wasn't it. It just made it look like it was on the front. I've got this one, Hunting Humans. I don't know anything about it, but it looked kind of cool. 2 serial killers, 1 city, it's murder out there. Who's it got? Catherine Granville, Joe Ripple, what a great last name. Jeff Kuipers and Duke McClure. Maybe it's Doug McClure's brother. Rick Gantz, Ruby Lewis, and Lisa Michelle. Serial killer movie, and this one is a flashback entertainment, so you know it's going to be in 4:3. Is it in 4:3? Oh no, 16:9 aspect ratio. That was a bit of a surprise. They're usually 4:3. Boop. There you go, 16:9. You can see it right there. It is PAL and all, and you can see flashback entertainment. Yeah, serial killer movie. I'm very surprised that it's 16:9 though. A lot of these flashback entertainment ones are made for TV, especially the other brand that we keep finding. That's always 4:3. The next one is Justine Bateman and Adam Baldwin. Sorry, not sorry. You guys will know Justine Bateman. I think she was in that TV show with Cameron. No, gosh, what's his name? She was the sister in a family TV show back in the day that is not coming to me. Family Matters, was that it? Family Matters? And Adam Baldwin, you would know. Finding the Perfect Roommate Can Be Murder. It's sort of like similar vein of the movies made like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle and Single White Female. Finding the Perfect Roommate Can Be Murder. But like era film. I've talked about era films. So, Flatmate from Hell, I'm assuming. There's another entertainment one that gives you crappy versions of things. Ram Entertainment. Was it Ram Entertainment? It's in red writing. I can't see it. Ram Multimedia. See it? Aspect ratio 4:3. Aspect ratio 4:3. So it'll work great on my CRT TV. I'll have to switch off my Fire to do that. The disc is clean. But I thought I'd get it. I mean, like some of these movies, you just don't see them on DVD, or you don't even see them on Blu-ray. It's hard to find things on Blu-ray as well these days. You would think you'd have most things on Blu-ray these days, but unless you live in America, where you get almost everything, in Australia, not so easy to find random sort of titles like this. So I got it anyway. Use everything like that as a placeholder until something better comes along. Now, we are down to Le Blu-rays. Le Blu-rays, the exciting stuff. Let's have another sip of beer. Let's get rid of this beer. First one I picked up, and I didn't check the quality on any of these, but they all stunk of cigarettes. Still stink of cigarettes. Discs are clean. First one I picked up of all the Blu-rays for $1 each. Could have bought more, but I didn't, because they came to like $30 everything together, and that's still a lot of money for me. Gravity. I had bought Gravity on DVD, but now I have it on Blu-ray for $1. We'll count them up. We'll have to give this a wipe down. I believe an astronaut, I was going to say an exhaust, don't know why. An astronaut gets trapped outside of their space vessel, and then they're sort of going to plummet towards the Earth. That's what I know. I don't know much about it. Dr. Ryan Stone is a brilliant engineer. Excuse me, is a brilliant engineer on her first shuttle mission with a veteran astronaut, Matt Kowalski. On a seemingly routine spacewalk, disaster strikes. The shuttle is destroyed, leaving Stone and Kowalski completely alone, tethered to nothing but each other, and spiraling out into the darkness. As fear turns to panic, every gulp of air eats away at what little oxygen is left, but the only way home may be to go farther out into the terrifying expanse of space. Yeah. Nearly 3 hours of special features. Experience the meticulous innovation necessary to create the world of Zero-G. Witness the physical and emotional demands Sandra Bullock endured on set. Journey with Alfonso Cuarón through 4 years of filmmaking to the furthest boundaries of cinema. So yeah, I mean, look, I will say that flying out into the darkness of the void would be a not a reasonable thing to be scared of, being a regular human being on this planet that aren't astronauts, but would be something that would freak the fuck out of me. These are disgustingly dirty. I shouldn't probably even touch them. But yeah, Gravity. So I wonder what the answer to going further out into space with no spacecraft would be. Best movie of the year, apparently. Yeah, $1. So that's number one. Number two, Guy Ritchie film, Rock and Roller. Rock and Roller. Haven't seen this one. Yeah, it's possible I have, but I believe I haven't seen this one. Gerard Butler, Tom Wilkinson, and Thandie Newton. Guy Ritchie. I like Guy Ritchie. Could be a tad bit over the top, but that's kind of his thing. The Gentleman is one of my new all-time favourite ones. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels was always one of my main favourites. Yeah, so pick that one up. Wonder what that one says on the back. I own this town, but owning is getting expensive for old school London gangster Lenny Cole, Tom Wilkinson. A wealthier foreign mob is moving in with a riverfront property swindle. A small-timer Gerard Butler and his crew think they can play both sides and become big-time. Now at a hard-as-ice accountant, Thandie Newton, a rocker playing dead to boost sales, wannabe music moguls Jeremy Piven and Chris Bridges, a missing painting and a mad mosh of money and muscle. You got this funny smash mouth smackdown of sex, thugs, and rock and roll from writer-director Guy Ritchie. Fun. Guy Ritchie's good fun. He's good rollicking fun. You can't take anything he does too seriously. I mean, like some great research probably into the gangster underworld. But yeah, just a rollicking ride for the most part, which is why Lock, Stock is such a good movie. And The Gentleman is an amazing movie. If you haven't seen The Gentleman, it's a good time. It really is. I don't think I know this one, but it looked horror-ish. $1. Very grubby, man. I'm gonna have to wash my hands after this. Eric Bana and Edgar Ramirez. Deliver us from evil. But the word deliver and evil have the D sitting in the right spot. Deliver us from evil, and it makes the word devil. But look at this image here. Creepy. So creepy. I haven't seen this movie. Don't know anything about it. Can I read that from there? No, got 3 behind-the-scenes featurettes exclusive to Blu-ray. A New York police officer, Ralph Sarchi, Eric Banner, begins investigating a series of bizarre and disturbing crimes. When he uncovers that the crimes are of supernatural origins, he must join forces with an unconventional priest, Edgar Ramirez, schooled in the rituals of exorcism to combat the frightening and demonic possessions that are taking over and terrorizing the city. Filled with action and thrilling suspense, the film is inspired by the book, which details Sarchi's bone-chilling real-life cases. Interesting. Interesting. What do we get in here? Oh, it's got a little sleeve in here on top of the digital ultraviolet thing that never works for me. We've also got this little sleeve here. Bring the Horror Home, which has Deliver Us from Evil. It also has, oh, that's a new one, As Above, So Below. So maybe this is newer. And what is that one saying? I can't even read that. Lemon Tree Passage. Sounds a bit saucy, but it can't be. Never go down the Lemon Tree Passage. Never go down the Lemon Tree Passage. There you go, Lemon Tree Passage. As Above, So Below, and Deliver Us from Evil, and a scary face. Alright, so we've got that one, Deliver Us from Evil. The disc was clean. This guy looked after, guy or girl looked after their Blu-rays. Interesting, horror. Oh, that one's upside down. So that's 4 Blu-rays so far. 4 Blu-rays. This one I already own on DVD. And it was on Blu-ray. For $1, you cannot say no to a version of this on Blu-ray. Very clean. A remake of a Romero film, The Crazies. From what I've seen of this, and I haven't seen all of it, so far it's much better than the Romero one. Some people may disagree with that. There is a lot of consensus that this is a lot better than the Romero one. Because the Romero one is a bit dry and a bit slow. Timothy Olyphant is a great actor. Rada Mitchell is a great actor. And I've seen a lot of the different scenes from this. No, I haven't seen the whole thing, obviously. Yeah, a lot crazier. $1. Can't go wrong. Very clean disc. The Crazies. So I'm going to have to go through the discs that I do have copies of and move them on or put them in the pile for competitions. So that will happen. Where are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't I say 4 before? Well, now we're at 4. The next one snapped up immediately. It is a horror and something I've been looking for, actually. It's weird that I've been looking for this because I was watching a video yesterday. No, I was watching a video the day I went to find this in the morning, listening to it. And they were talking about this movie, part of the Insomnia set. I'm yawning a lot. Sorry. The Descent. Scream Your Last Breath. Yeah, talking about this movie. And I got this for $1. And I'm stoked because I didn't own it. I have seen it in op shops in the past. And kind of just went, yeah, well, I'll get around to it eventually. But now I really want it. And look what I did. I found it for $1. Really super clean disc. Super duper clean disc. The Descent. 5 women go down into a cave to go spelunking. And yeah, bad things happen. Bad, monstery, evil, gross things happen. If that doesn't make you realize what's happening. And it's got special features on it, though. With Blu-ray, you never tell what you're going to get. Audio commentary. The making of The Descent. 3 extended scenes and a storyboard and scene comparison. A lot of people love this movie. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I've seen some scenes from it and it looks pretty riveting. A little bit nail-biting. Something about being underground in confined spaces that must be really hard on you mentally. The Descent. Very happy to have it. Really stoked about this one. This is something I was really stoked about finding. So we're down to 5 Blu-rays. Look, I could have walked away with a lot of Blu-rays. A lot. There were some there that were like okay, like I probably would have bought them, but they weren't on my, like, I really want to watch that. So I left them. Can't take everything. You got to share it around with other people. Plus, it was kind of expensive. This one I've been meaning to see, but never owned, never got around to. Wasn't really high on my list of getting things to get. American Sniper. I know that there's some contention about his story. The guy the real life guy that made this story, and obviously it's a Hollywood movie, so it's taken some liberties. They kind of think that maybe he didn't do some of these things, but like, who knows? No one was there. American Sniper. It's just the life of a sniper, and I think in Iraq. Where was it? Afghanistan, maybe. Can't tell. Yeah, he has to make some hard decisions about who to kill and who not to kill. Doesn't want to kill kids, doesn't want to kill women, but I think he has to make some hard decisions based on who's a terrorist and who isn't, or who's being made to get explodey. But yeah, wanted to see it. Bradley Cooper, Sienna Miller. So $1, can't go wrong. Really, you really can't go wrong. All right. This one's a great one to have. It means I can probably move on my uncut version of this on DVD. The Hills Have Eyes, the newer Hills Have Eyes, uncut. This is the new version. The version to die for. Restricted R18+. The brutal one. The brutal one. I hate these really plain back covers where it gives you one image and it's the menu. I don't know why they do that. It's actually kind of stupid. I don't like that. It's like, don't show me the menu. Show me a couple of good images and to get rid of all this other junk that's on the back. $1. Look at that giant barcode. The barcode's almost as big as the photo. And you got all this random crap on the back that doesn't mean anything to me as a buyer, as a consumer. You could like get rid of the bottom third and just expand everything out so you got more images on the back. It just looks really ugly. Anyway, the Hills Have Eyes, uncut. The uncut version. Really stoked to find this. Really stoked. Oh, look, it even has the lock still in here. It even has the lock. Oh, sorry, microphone. Sorry, microphone. I should give my microphone a name. It's still got this stupid lock in here that I don't know what's in there for. Let's throw it over there. Straight in the bin. What a shot. What a shot. Win a Blu-ray every hour instantly. Competitions. Look. Here's the back of this one as well. Why Blu-ray, you might ask? Can be played on a PS3 as well as any Blu-ray player. Picture quality is up to 5 times better than DVD and sensational sound. Extra features and bonus content. Specially coated to be tougher and last longer than DVD discs. I keep getting emails about products to help me last longer that end up in my spam bin. Disc is super clean. Really happy with that. Want to last longer? Great. Hills Have Eyes, uncut. Fantastic. What are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My lucky number. Right, lucky number 7. There we go. 7 is the luckiest number that there ever was. This one I've never watched before. I think I've heard of it vaguely, but I've never seen it. Salma Hayek in Everly. Get out or die trying. Salma Hayek, Everly. Salma Hayek's great. She's a bit hot as well. She gets hotter the older she gets. It's R18+ restricted. Oh, I ate too many Doritos. No, she's not saying that. She's nobody's bitch. I think she's trying to get out of the gang life or something. Prostitute turned informant Everly has an axe to grind, and that's only one of the weapons she has in her arsenal. Trapped in a high-rise apartment with a price on her head, every assassin in the country plans to show up to claim the bounty. Everly will use any piece of artillery she can lay her hands on, and that's a promise. After being enslaved and violated for years, Everly has payback on her mind will wreak brutal, bloody revenge on anything with a pulse that comes looking for him. That actually reminds me of the new Dredd movie. Well, not exactly the same, obviously, because he wasn't a prostitute. Very clean disc. One kind of scuff. Is that a scratch or a scuff? Oh, that's just a scuff. That's okay. Yeah, it's like getting locked in the apartment building, fight your way out. But yeah, cool. Like a good revenge movie. A good revenge movie. Everly. Haven't really heard of it. Or if I have, I'd never seen it. Salma Hayek. Like a really good revenge movie. These two I'll do together. We've got, and I've got a couple of these on Blu-ray, but not that one, I don't think. Actually, I should be able to tell whether I've got it up here or not. Where would it be? Would it be up there? I hate looking for my movies because they're not well organized. I thought I had them up here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Which one have I got then? So I got two Fast and Furious ones. What have I got here? Okay, so I might be getting close to a full set then. The Fast and the Furious. That's one. I got numbers on them? No. Oh, I got numbers on. So I got 1, 2, and 4. Yeah, I got 1, 2, and 4. And now I have 6. 6. And also 7 with a sleeve. Lucky 7s. Fast and Furious 7. Roddy. And it's in a sleeve. So, yeah. Look, Fast and Furious, the first movie is great. The very first movie is awesome. After the first movie, they're just, I don't know, brainless. They're brainless. You can't believe everything you see in these movies, obviously, because it's so ridiculous, and some of the stunts they pull are just not even vaguely possible. But they're just stupid action movies that you can't take seriously. You do for the explosions. Look at the pretty explosions. And, you know, the revenge and the bullets and the crazy driving and knocking stuff over. So I don't take them personally. I actually think they're quite good movies, but just not, the stories aren't really that great. And you can't take it seriously at all. There's nothing to take seriously. So I've got 1, 2, and 4, 6 and 7. So now I need 3 and 5. And I think after 7, I can't remember what was after 7. Does anyone know what was after 7? Can't remember. But now I've got those, so that's all right. I'm happy with that. $1 each, so I didn't really lose anything. This movie I owned a long time ago. I also owned a standee, like a couple standee from back in the day. 90s, I think it was. 90s? Please tell me a date. 1993. Bridget Fonda. It was named differently in Australia. In America, it was named Point of No Return. In Australia, when it was released, it was called Assassin. That was all it was called. I had a standee of that exact image right there. That exact image of beautiful Bridget Fonda when I was younger in my bedroom. For the longest time, I have no idea what happened to it. Maybe my mum got rid of it. I don't know. No idea. But it lived in my room for the longest time. It was almost as tall as I was. And yeah, great movie. Excellent movie. Bridget Fonda in her prime was amazing. The government gave her a choice, death or life as an assassin. Now there's no turning back. But, great movie. There is a way of turning back. If you're Bridget Fonda and you want to fight your way out, $1. Really happy to find this, though I don't like the title Point of No Return. I prefer the title Assassin because that's what I know it as. A really clean disc. I might go back to that op shop again at some point and see if they've got anything left over, if they've got anything new. Point of No Return. Really stoked with this. I'm finding some good ones. You might not think this is good, but to me, this is a great movie. And Bridget Fonda back in the day was one of my favorite actors back in the day. She was in a lot of movies. Point of No Return. Really wished it was called Assassin, though. $1. There's one I left there. I really wish I'd picked it up now that I think about it. But this is a 3D movie. I don't have a 3D player. But that's okay. Maybe I'll find one secondhand. It's a 3-disc edition. Maybe it's got the Blu-ray as well. Oh, it does. So that's okay. It's got the Blu-ray on it and the 3D Blu-ray and the Blu-ray bonus disc. So that's actually good. I found another movie there, which was a 3D one, and it was the San Andreas, and it had a lenticular cover on it so that it moved. I left it behind. I should have picked it up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is Hercules 3D, and I was kind of like, oh, I probably shouldn't have bought it. I don't have a 3D player. But it comes with all of those. Blu-ray in 3D, the normal Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray bonus disc. So that's good. That's a good one. Dwayne Johnson as Hercules. And it does have the 3 discs. Whoa, losing the disc. A little bit scuffy, but not scratched. So it's got the 3 discs. I don't want them to fall out, so let's hope they don't. 3 discs, 3D Blu-ray, Blu-ray, and Blu-ray special features. $1. Oh no, wait a minute. This one surprisingly was $2. I didn't notice that. $2, but that's okay. I don't mind. Very cool. Hercules. I like Dwayne Johnson. There's something about Dwayne Johnson I really like. Can you all hear me? My microphone's working. Can you all hear me? I'm hoping you can really hear me. Can you all hear me? I hope you can, because my microphone, I switched it to this microphone here on settings, because it keeps locking me out. And yeah, I can see it moving on the screen. I tested it earlier, it was working. So I hope you can hear me. This one I picked up because I don't own it, haven't seen it. Transformers Age of Extinction on Blu-ray. It's got Blu-ray, Blu-ray bonus disc, and digital copy. Digital copy never works for me for some reason. I don't know why. I should try again. Might be a bit too old though. $1. No, tell me that's $1. Is it $1? Yeah, $1. It's $1. There you go. I think it was it's a double disc. Double disc, so it's got the Blu-ray and it's got the special features. That's pretty good. We'll count them all out afterwards. Getting low now. This is one I wanted. I found it on DVD recently. Was stoked about, but I wanted on Blu-ray, but I just hadn't seen it about. Horror movie, very clean disc. Horror comedy, mostly horror. Bit of comedy. Cabin in the Woods. The Cabin in the Woods. Kind of like a virus kind of comedy. A virus horror. $1. Can't go wrong, mate. Can't go wrong, mate. Just $1 do. Yeah, very cool. Trying to get more horror. This is a cool movie. This is a cool movie, and I'm glad to find it on Blu-ray. And I'll just check the disc is a couple of little scratches, but very clean. It's got Scarlett Johansson and Morgan Freeman. Lucy. There's been a few movies similar to this. Lucy. Somebody stores some kind of serum in her body. And they use her as the mule, but it starts leaking out. And it actually upgrades her brain to 100%. Doesn't use 10%. You use 100% of your brain. So she becomes really knowledgeable really quickly. She starts taking out all of the people trying to chase her down to get the serum back. Takes them all out because she becomes super smart, so she becomes almost like an assassin. The average person uses 10% of their brain capacity. Today, she will hit 100%. Yep, been wanting to look at stuff. I've seen some great scenes from this. I haven't seen the whole movie. Really cool. Really glad to find Lucy. There's another movie a little bit like Lucy, but not exactly the same, which its name eludes me right now, but I watched on Netflix ages back, and I think that might have been Scarlett Johansson as well. No, it was someone completely different, where someone gets an assassin and she looking to leave to set up a normal job, like a normal life. So they dose her up with radiation. Oh, don't talk with the yawning. Don't talk with the yawning. They dose her up. Oh, it was Kate. That was it. I think the movie was called Kate. and they dose her up with radiation, and she knows she's dying, so she uses the last few days that she's alive to hunt down all of her enemies and kill them. Good movie. Keep hitting my microphone. Haven't seen this movie, but have heard about it. Picked it up mostly because it looked cool. Very clean disc. Savages. Have you seen this? Have you seen Savages? Have you seen Savages? It's got a few good actors in it. There's Selma Hayek as well, isn't it? Taylor Kitsch, Blake Lively, Aaron Johnson, John Travolta, Benicio del Toro, and Selma Hayek. Uncut and extended version, not seen in cinemas. I think it's like Bank Heist, kind of. 3 times Oscar-winning filmmaker Oliver Stone brings to life this ferocious, sexy epic in glittering California beach town. 2 best friends' innovative marijuana business has come to the attention of the ruthless Mexican Baja cartel. As a seemingly unwinnable war unfolds around them, they're forced to take part in a savage battle of wills to save the girl they both love. Starring Taylor Kitsch, Blake Lively, Aaron Johnson, John Travolta, Benicio del Toro, and Selma Hayek, which we already just read off the front. So cool. Crime, we're nearly at the end. The last movie is not going to be anybody's favourite, but I picked up The Hunt for Red October on Blu-ray because I already own it on DVD. Great movie. Sean Connery. The Hunt for Red October, except I'm not Scottish anymore. I'm Russian. And Alec Baldwin. Excellent movie. On Blu-ray. The Hunt is on Miss Moneypenny. $1. Why would I not want to upgrade for $1? Very clean disc. For $1. $1 do. Right there. I might have to go back and go through. There's some other okay ones there. These were the best ones. These were the better ones. There are a few other ones there. She had like another whole bag and a half there of things I left behind. $1. Like I say, can't go wrong. And the very last one that I picked up was a Steelbook edition. Well, this one did have $3 on it. I don't know why it was $3. That's why my price went up. I know nobody really likes G.I. Joe. I know you don't. I don't blame you. It's okay. It's okay to admit that you don't like it because it is brainless mind fodder. But I don't mind the G.I. Joe movie. I just don't think too hard about it. I just watch the pretty lights and I don't worry too much about story. The story's, yeah, it's all right. Nothing much to speak about. It's just like a action toy remake. That's all. But I got this G.I. Joe Retaliation Steelbook. Really cool looking Steelbook. Really cool. Love the back. It's $3 instead of $1. But look at the discs. Really cool. So I think I have them on, well, I have this one at least on, no, I have them both on DVD. This case is, oh no, it's not scratched. It's just the cover. Just the way the cover looks. Yeah, I have them on DVD, but I prefer them on Blu-ray. They look better. Look better. Yeah, so there you go. That's the last one. So how many Blu-rays did I get for mostly $1 each? Let's stack them up. Actually, let's look at the price. So all of them together, inclusive of the VHS and the DVDs, $29. $29. Does it give me my 188 loyalty points? I might have hit 200 loyalty points soon because that gives me $10 to spend. When I go to Vinnie's, it gives me $10 to spend when I hit 200 points. I used to hit 200 points all the time because to go in and buy like 20, 30 movies at a time for $1 each. Or 50 cents sometimes. This is how many Blu-rays I picked up. And I'm just doing the Blu-rays because they're predominantly $1 each. My voice is cracking. It's time for some more beer. That's how many Blu-rays I picked up for $1 each. So I do believe that the Blu-rays alone came to $20. Pretty good price. And then the other ones came to $4. No, wait a minute. Was it $20? $25. I think. I might be wrong here. I might have to do the math on that. So it was 2 for $3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. So $23 for the Blu-rays, which is amazing. 23 bucks. 23 bucks might get you 1 or 2 of these in the real world. 23 bucks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 Blu-rays for 23 bucks. That is amazing. And I could have walked away with more. There were some that I already had. There were some that I was sort of interested in. But most of the good ones were these ones. And some I think I already had. And I was like, oh, do I really want those on Blu-ray? So that's that. That's my Blu-ray score. Now today in Savers, I bought some more stuff. But before we go on about what I got in Savers, let's just ask you, like, if you like the content that I'm making here, and you like me rambling and having a chat to you all, as if I'm in the room with you, if I'm on your computer screen or your phone or even your big screen TV, and I'm having a bit of a yarn to you, if you like it, maybe consider subscribing. Maybe you do already subscribe, and I appreciate that if you do. But if not, maybe you should. Maybe you should subscribe. And if you do subscribe, it is very helpful for me as a content creator. It allows the algorithm to actually think somebody is interested and then push me towards more viewers. All it takes is a subscribe or a like or a dislike even. You don't have to like my videos. You don't have to like them. You can dislike them. The algorithm doesn't care. It just says, hey, people are talking about your videos. You can leave a comment. You can even share it. Sharing it's important. You know someone that likes this kind of content? Oh, my nerdy brother-in-law, he loves this stuff. Share it. Share it with them. It's a big difference for me. A little action by you is a huge, huge result for me. So thank you very much for those who subscribe and watch and comment and like and dislike. And please, for those that don't, please consider. You can always unsubscribe later. It's easy. You just press the unsubscribe button. Hopefully you won't. All right, so let's have a sip of beer and we'll move on to the next bag. Goodness gracious me. I think I need a mustache trim too, slightly. Just ever so slightly. Next bag. Is anyone... Who else is watching? Let's just check. Let's just check who else is watching. No live viewers. We had 2 live viewers for a little bit there. Don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm boring some peoples. That's okay. All right, we've got another bag. Another bag. There it is. Oh, another bag right here. In my Vaporize bag. Can't talk about Vaporize because of Australian laws. Can't talk about eyes and vapor. Obviously, it's highly illegal. It's highly unacceptable to talk about eyes with vapor. So, here we go. Oh. JB Hi-Fi catalog. I went to JB Hi-Fi to try and find Spaceballs. I was like, oh, I'm near JB Hi-Fi. I'll just pick up Spaceballs. No. Do you think they had it? No. Couldn't find it. That's right. I'll get it online. Need the catalog, magazine. All right. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 movies and 1 CD. 1 compact disc. And some receipts that I don't need. Oh, straight in the bin. 2 shots in a row. Doing something right here today. Except for retaining viewers. All right. Let's talk about the CD first, because it's not everyone's cup of tea. My kids watched this a lot, and I grew up on it. Yeah, let's just get over and know it. Mary Poppins. Oh, Mary Poppins. They had 2 Mary Poppins discs, but this one was the legitimate soundtrack. The other one was like live at the Hammersmith Orchestral Theatre or something like that. Walt Disney's Mary Poppins original motion picture soundtrack. Cool songs. $1.99. Still, you know, a little bit expensive, but I think the disc was a little bit scuffed, but playable. Yeah, I just wanted to have it. It's got all the tracks. Well, I used to have this on cassette when I was younger. Listen to this a lot on cassette. We didn't have the internets back then. No World Wide Webs. Spider webs, but no World Wide Webs. So yeah, picked that up. It's $2. Kind of couldn't say no. There we go. We'll put that to the side. Now we'll leave. Yeah, Blu-rays can be last. Found 2 Blu-rays, 2 DVDs. I found more, but I put some back. The ones I put back were... What did I put back? I got that one and I got that one. The one I put back, I think was... Yes, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. All right, I got this DVD. This one is a Payless, which means that it's probably going to be in 4:3. Disc is mostly clean. Kind of curious about this one because it's got someone importing it. It's 4:3, isn't it? Yeah, its aspect ratio is 4:3. It is in color, obviously. Iron Maze, passion, betrayal, murder. 3 different stories, 3 different lies. Look who's in it. Jeff Fahey, Lawnmower Man himself. And once again, Bridget Fonda from Lake Placid and A Simple Plan. And Jeff Fahey from The Lawnmower Man. So I believe it's 3 stories that link together. This is reading level course language. How do I read this? The light's not very good. Here we go. When Yunik Sugita, the son of a Japanese businessman, is found beaten to death in the steel mill just purchased by the father, 4 different points of view are examined as Yunik's murder is reconstructed. Barry Mikowski, a steel worker angered by the shutdown of the steel plant, immediately surrenders to local police chief Jack Rule. Barry claims it was self-defense because Jurek attacked him when he found out he was having an affair with his wife Chris, Bridget Fonda. But Chris has her own version of the murder. Unique and Chris's versions are later both heard, and finally a young boy, Mikey, appears with a story of his own that ties up all the loose ends. So it's a modern neo-noir. Is that a gun? Looks like it could be a gun. Why does it look like that? Or maybe it's just the steel mill. I don't really know what that image is. It's got a ladder. Yeah, don't know. It's a weird image. It's a weird image. See that? I don't know what that is. What's that? I thought it was a gun first of all, but I think it's something else. Don't know. But it looks interesting. It's got Jeff Fahey in it. You know, he wasn't in a lot of movies. He was in Lawnmower Man, but then he took a lot of like really B-grade B-grade roles. I checked this one. This disc was clean. It had some like gunk on it, but it's clean. It needs a new case. Luckily, I brought some cases in with me tonight. I heard good things about this movie, 10 Cloverfield Lane. A lot of people are saying this is actually a really good Cloverfield movie. Because like all the Cloverfields are a bit weird and different. One's set in space, one's got the monster, Cloverfield, and this is 10 Cloverfield Lane. So this is more like, I think it's like slasher, creepy slasher kind of movie. J.J. Abrams. Smartly, chilling, and finally spectacular. Outside is dangerous, inside is terrifying, is a deliciously twisted new thriller from producer J.J. Abrams that's big on chills. After a catastrophic car crash, a young woman wakes up in a survivalist's underground bunker. He claims to have saved her from an apocalyptic attack that has left the outside world uninhabitable. But as his increasingly suspicious actions lead her to question his motives, she'll have to escape in order to discover the truth. So yeah, keep hitting the microphone. He's saying that there's something bad going on outside, but you're kind of led to believe, I think, that there is something bad going on outside, but you don't truly know until she tries to escape because she thinks he's a creep. Yeah, cool. It needs a new case because it's got a tear here, but I think the front cover's okay. I think. I wonder if I could test that theory. Oh, look. Yeah, the cover has a crinkle in it from the cover being marked or slashed, which may make that point moot. But that's okay. I might find it elsewhere anyway. That was only $2. You know, $2 savers. $2 savers. These are the last two Blu-rays. I've had 3 views tonight, so that's okay. I wasn't expecting too much in the way of views. This is a classic movie that I love. This could be a 2-disc. Is this a 2-disc? Should test that theory. No, it's a single. It just feels really heavy. Really clean disc. This is actually a really good movie. With a really young Colin Farrell, Samuel L. Jackson, Michelle Rodriguez, and LL Cool J. All of them very young. SWAT. Good movie. A lot of people think the same as I. Good movie. Actually good. For back in the day. But yeah. $2. No, sorry, $3. Because savers are a bit more pricey than elsewhere. In line with a lot of movies, action movies that were made back in the day. But on Blu-ray. So good to have. $3, bit expensive, but you know, I got it now. And the last one I got was a Disney one. It's actually still got the lock in it, so I'll take that out. I have to wash my hands after touching all these. Take it out, throw it away. Wonder if I'll get it in. Oh, 3 out of 3. Yeah, cool movie, and I love the case. It looks really cool. I wonder why it's not clipping now, because it's broken. Might be a little bit janky. Rio, Disney. Or is it Disney? Maybe it's not Disney. Maybe it's who is it? 20th Century Fox. Oh, 20th Century Fox Animation. I thought this was Disney. Sorry, 20th Century Fox. Rio. I've been to Rio. I love Rio. Rio's a beautiful city. Dangerous, but beautiful. Yeah, it looks cool. I wanted to have this. I saw it was $3. I'm like, what a beautiful cover. Good movie. Have to pick it up. Yeah, the clip's broken on it. That's why. Clip's a little bit broken. Disc was really clean, I think, from memory. Yep, super clean. Just love good animations. I really wish this would clip, though. I'm wondering why it's not. That one clips. This one does not. Doesn't matter. At least it clips on once. So that's the last one. Rio. Rio on Blu-ray. Brings my total Blu-rays for the last couple of days up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 Blu-rays. 20 Blu-rays for the equivalent of $30 is pretty amazing. Or close to $30. That's pretty amazing. All right, I think we've done all of those. So we've done Let's Get Physical Media. I think what we need to do now is to move this vlog along. So what can we do? I think we'll just do mail. I'll just see how you're all going.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
I'm really well, thanks, Han. I'm trying to finish my beer. So it's nearly 3:30 in the morning. So what I think we can do now is we can go to... Let's do... We've done beer. Done Let's Get Physical Media. We're not going to do news. I don't think. No, we won't do news. I was just going to talk about Disney anyway. About Disney pushing back the new Ray movie. But I'm not going to do that tonight. We're going to keep it speedy. So I'm a little bit like I don't know. I haven't got the flow that I normally have. So let's just move on to mail. Okay, for mail tonight, like I said, we don't have any physical media because we did a big physical media selection over the last 3 to 4 episodes. And I've got more... Sorry, I've got more physical media coming in mail form soon, but they haven't arrived yet. So we'll be talking about those, and they're good ones too. We've got some good old physical media coming in soon. Looking forward to receiving those so I can talk about them. I don't know when they'll arrive. It could be later because they're coming from the UK. So I don't know when they'll arrive. And you can't really get them here. Well, not easily anyway. So, yeah, we're going to talk about those. But for mail today, we're just going to talk about these. And to be honest, it's not that exciting for you. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? But it's very exciting for me. And it's got to do with that monitor up there that you can't really see. There's a cable hanging down that you also can't really see, probably because the microphone's in the way. You see the cable dangling? Yeah, there it is. Cable's dangling down there, and that cable is to help my monitor switch on. And my mail, one of the first mails, is a 5-meter HDMI cable. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. Because I need a nice super long cable that will reach all the way from there, all the way behind this shelf, right round near my TV to plug into one of the things here, the PS4 or the Blu-ray player. And the other thing to go with that is this. So that's the 5-meter cable. 5 meters sounds like a lot, but it isn't really that much. So once it goes around corners and all that, it will disappear pretty quickly. The next one is this one, which just fell out of the envelope. Let's throw that over here. And it's in here. And that is a splitter. I've been wanting a splitter for a while. I might have to get another one. Throw that in the bin as well. This is a splitter. If you don't know what a splitter is, it's literally just going to get my HDMI cable over here. Goes in your device where you're actually going to, push out your image and your sound from, and it makes it go from 1 to 2. So it means I can play it on my TV still. It means I can play it on my TV still from one of them, and then have a second one going out from this splitter to that TV up in the corner. And I can play whatever I'm playing here up there. But it will mean I have to be careful, because if I'm playing something that's copyrighted and it's not too blurry back there and it can be picked up, I can be dinged by YouTube. And I do not want to be dinged by YouTube. So we'll have to play something on there, like maybe one of my old YouTube videos can play up there while I'm here talking to you, or maybe even like a non-copyrighted movie, something like Night of the Living Dead or something from that era can play up there in the background without getting him into trouble. Or I can just do the Neon Doomer logo, which I haven't put on disc yet. Put it on disc and let it play on repeat over here, just like the fireplace plays on repeat over there. So that was a good mail. Good for me, not so good for you because it's not physical media. But yeah, very cool. So the splitter, the 5-meter cable. There's only one thing that was missing, and I picked it up today, and I can't believe I'll show it as part of the mail section. I'll show it as part of my mail section. Actually, I won't show you my mail section because that sounds dodgy. And it is this thing right here. It's actually getting really hot in here. I'm wearing my black metal nightgown because it usually keeps me warm, but this heat is really hot in here now. I ordered, because my monitor up there has a male connection sticking out from its little connector, its old computer connector, and that cable is a male cable. So I've got 2 male cables that don't go together. So I ordered on eBay a female to female connector just to make them bridge together. But it didn't arrive in time. So I stopped by J-Car today because I really want to set this up tonight, and got a cheap female to female little jumper connector, just so that I can have that TV working. Okay, let's just take it out. It's a JK one. No, it's a Duratec one. They wanted $15 for a fancy one. I was like, I'm not paying 15, and they had a really cheap one for $11.99, or they could this little connector thing for $12.99. So I just picked this one up. So this will work better now that I can get ready to zoom in. Is it's got this connector on one side, female, and on this side it's got another female. It's got another female on this side. Oh, come on, Roddy. Sir Roderick needs to focus. Focus, Sir Roderick. Focus, Sir Roderick. Focus. There we go. Another female connector on that side. Ugly, but it doesn't matter. I'm not looking for something that's pretty. I'm just looking for something to bridge those connections so I can go male in, and then this can just run all the way down to my Blu-ray player or my PlayStation 4. So there you go. That's male. That's my two male. My two males. Not my two males. My male. I don't know where I put there it is. All the cables are there. So that's my project after I get off the vlog tonight, is to finish connecting that up and see if it works. That will make me so happy. Then I'll have more monitors. I just love the idea of more monitors in my room. So I've got the CRT TV playing my log. My log. What is wrong with me tonight? Playing my log. It's not playing my log. It's playing my fireplace with a burning log in it. What is wrong with me? Seriously. All right. This will make it better. Playing my log. I've got to learn to speak English. And TV, CRT TV playing the fireplace, not a log. Well, it is a log, but not my log. And then the other TV will play whatever the TV is playing. And it'll look cool in here. It'll be like a psychotically crammed video store. All right. No one would have really strung those words together. Psychotically planned video store. All right. So what can we do now? I think we're almost done. I was going to do toy talk. Well, let's do toy talk because that will be the finale. The finale. It'll be finale, mate. Let's do toy talk. I had some other toys I wanted to talk about, but I just want to talk about these two. Because I don't know if you collect car toys, like Hot Wheels, Matchbox and stuff, but I don't always, but when I find them, I collect them. Why? I don't know. I've got no room for them. I just collect them because I like them. So let's have a chat about that.
Toy talk.
All right, back to toy talk. Let's just talk about these guys. The first one, you may or may not like. That's okay. Either way, I just kind of kept walking past it in stores and I just picked one up because I like Lego. And I just thought this was a cool looking Hot Wheels car. I don't know if Roddy will focus. There we go. How cool is this? Now, the front window, see how it's got the little pegs there you can connect things to? That's pretty cool. You can just add some random stuff to it. It's got the kind of pixely kind of graphics on the side. And it's got a real Lego-y piece at the front for the windshield. So you can add things to this. They're just lights. So I guess you could add some clear lights to the front if you wanted to. Not that I'm interested, but I love how it's dumped. It's dumped right to the ground. It's dumped right to the ground. But I just thought it was cool. I kept looking at it. I was like, oh, damn it, I like it. I just have to admit I like it. I'll just pick it up. I don't know what the name of it is. What's the name? Brick and Delivery. But I really hate the back of these packages. Just hate it with a passion. They waste all of that on the back full of like legal jargon and gobbledygook and like all this stuff. It's got a little bit at the top, Brick and Delivery, HW Metro, and then it's just this load of crap that no one cares about and they should never put on there. At least put it down the bottom here in this little quarter here and just leave the rest as something interesting. Have a background story or some stats or something. I don't know, anything. But I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, Hot Wheels cars are what, $2, $3. And the last one I picked up, I just really liked. I used to own a HR Holden. I sold it not that long ago. And I like old cars, always have. A 1966 HR Holden I had. I'll show you a photo one of these days. It was zombie themed. But I sold it so that I could move on. It was taken up the driveway. And I used the money to get all of this equipment so I can talk to you. But I picked this one up, and it's called Custom 53 Chevy. They should have called it something better, but it's literally tiki themed. I like it a lot. I love the tiki theme. I could never really decorate my room as a tiki theme. Too many other things going on here. But look at the bonnet. Look at the top of it. Look at the roof. Let's see if we can get the roof. Can we zoom in on the roof without... Look at the, like, tiki gods. The images, the sides. It's got, like, the tribal design. It's got something Tiki Time written on it. Oh, yeah, HW. So Hot Wheels Tiki Time written down the side. Come on, Roddy, you can focus. Roderick, Jezebel, Jason, Lee. Please focus. It's got Hot Wheels Tiki Time down the side with the Tiki Gods down the side. But look at the bonnet. Where's the bonnet? Once you see the bonnet is clear. Just like in the image. I don't want to knock the microphone here, but the bonnet's clear so you can see the engine. I thought that was cool. I thought that was really cool. And I like that style of car. It's a 53 Chevy. I like that style of car. And I just like the image on the front as well. The clear bonnet. Just thought it was really cool. Love tiki stuff. Been to a few cool tiki bars in Melbourne. And really love this, so I had to pick it up. I just had to not deny myself. Once again, crap on the back. Not a fan of the crap on the back. Sorry, microphone. Fourth or fifth time I've knocked you tonight. And I don't think I had any other toys to talk about. Or did I? What's that? No, look, I've got toys to talk about, but I really... Oh, do you know what I can talk about? Never opened this. Let's open this. It's been sitting up there in packaging. Look, it's still wrapped up. It's a Stranger Things toy, and I've never opened it. Ordered it, got it, checked it, never opened it. Where's my blade? Where's my blade of glory? Blades of glory. Oh no, I don't need it, I don't think. I don't know if you'd call this ASMR or just annoying, but it's very noisy. Open. Stranger Things. Pop. Let's open it up. You know, can you guess which Stranger Things figurine it is? Can you guess? Can you guess? It's a little bit scrunched on the side, probably because it was in the pack for so long with bubble wrap. Not scrunched, but pressed in. It's from Stranger Things Season 4. Can you guess which one it is? I'll give you a hint. Steve. It's Steve. I don't know why I was saying it like that. Steve. It's Steve. When he's going to go and he's going on to the attack. He's going on the attack against Vecna in the Vecna house. It's where they all arm up. Like those classic movies where they go out and they buy all the weapons. We need more weapons. He gets his axe. You can see an image on this side of Steve. He looks cool. In his camo. I think some of them paint black war paint on their faces. But I like Steve. The Steve I wanted was the baseball bat Steve. That's the Steve I wanted. I ordered it once on eBay and the guy didn't send it to me and I had to put a claim in. I mean, it was cheap. But yeah, he was a dodgy seller. There you go. You've got 11, Mike, Robin. I've got Robin. Like the Robin on the back here. I've got that Robin. I've got Vecna. I've got the Demo Bat. I don't have Erica. She was annoying, but she had a role to play as an annoying person. I can't remember if I got Mike. I don't think I got 11. I got a few of them. Demo Bat, Vecna, Robin, and now I've got Steve. I thought I had Argyle, but I don't think I do now that I think about it. Number 1300. So yeah, really happy to have that and forgot I had it and glad to open it because it was just sitting completely sealed. There you go. We got a Stranger Things Steve. And did you know that Stranger Things Season 5... that's coming up, whenever it's coming up, has now been confirmed as having a new character And I'm not sure if you know who that character is, but she was in the Terminator. Stranger. Okay, let's do this as news. Hang on. Let's do this right. Let's do this as news. Let's not waste a segment. Let's do this as news. Go. Okay, welcome to news. Okay, in news, we're just going to briefly talk about what I started talking about, which is Stranger Things 5. New actor. I don't know if that's the best way of saying it. Oh, come on. That is so bright, it hurts my eyes. Oh, cast members. How old is that? 15th of July? No, that's old. It's last year. Seriously, I don't know what I'm thinking here. Cast. Stranger Things cast. All right, who have we got here? We got... I thought we had a new person coming on board. I saw it in the news the other day. Why is it not telling me? All right. That's the list. Just give me a sec while I read it. There's new season cast. Okay, I'm not doing a very good search. Let's figure this out. Because I just read the news the other day. New character. Ah, yes, there we go. Sort of. Not very good. Linda Hamilton will be joining. Linda Hamilton of Terminator will be joining. 11 Hopper and the core Hawkins crew will return for a final face-off with Vecna. New characters played by Linda Hamilton and more add intrigue. Eduardo Franco's Argyle will not return in season 5. The universe of Stranger Things is soon to come face to face with its final reckoning. Let's just do season 5. Linda Hamilton. I'd hope that I add a few more people than just Linda Hamilton. There we go. I don't want to read it from people. Let's read it from somewhere good. Can we go somewhere good? Give me someone good to get it from. IGN. Really? I don't want to go IGN either. TV Insider. Linda Hamilton says joining Stranger Things season 5 ruined the show for me. What? That's not what I was expecting. Linda Hamilton has jumped into Hawkins, Indiana for the highly anticipated 5th and final season of Netflix's Stranger Things. She will not be tuning in to watch as her castmates venture into the Upside Down one last time. I watched every season with relish. I just love it, Hamilton tells Us Weekly. So it's kind of like imposter syndrome where I don't feel that I fit in there. That's a whole world set in the 80s. Hamilton continues, when you buy into something, you don't see yourself in it. So I think it's ruined the show for me. I never watch a project once I'm in something. It would completely take me out of the reality of it to see myself in there, so I won't be watching season 5. The specifics about Hamilton's character in this Dungeons and Dragons themed show have been kept closely under wraps, with showrunners Ross and Matt Duffer not wanting to give anything away. I zoomed Ross and Matt Duffer and they gave me the shape of the character, but not of the story, Hamilton explains. They have to be very careful with their story, so I still don't know how it ends. It takes a lot of discipline not to know where it will go, but that's to protect it from all of the people that want to know. Although she will not be watching it, the Terminator actress is thrilled to be a part of the show. Production for the final season began on January 8, with the official Stranger Things Instagram post showing the entire cast on the first day. But even though production is well underway, there is no set date for when the finale will air on Netflix. We've been waiting a while already. Is Linda Hamilton in that photo? Let's look at the screen. There we go. That's the screenshot. I don't know if it'll open up Instagram. I just want to look at the image. Oh, it's going to open Instagram. No. There's the cast. But is that everyone? That's what I want to... No, I don't want to... I just want to open it. Can I open it larger? Can I make it larger? Please make it larger. Hopeless. I thought I could just make it larger. But I don't see Linda Hamilton there. Where is Linda Hamilton? She'll be in there somewhere, surely. Ah, can't see her. She'll be there, I would assume. There you go. So Linda Hamilton joining in Stranger Things episode season 5. Very cool. Look at all these cool images. Love Stranger Things. It's something that I'm never going to own on physical media unless I go full-blown aftermarket, like full-blown bootleg, which is what I'm going to do anyway, because Netflix should be sharing that with us. But they're not. But they're not. All right, back to Roddy Cam. All right, guys, we've been here for a bit. I've rambled at you long enough. I'm going to say thank you very much for your time. Let me close this brightness away so I don't hurt myself. No more hurting my eyeballs. Close you as well. I want to thank you very much for being with me tonight. There's been a few people drop in and drop back out again. That's absolutely okay. Absolutely okay. Join in, don't join in. That's fine. You're all individuals. I don't control you. I'm not your parent. I am the master of media, the captain of collecting. I don't know what else to tell you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Those on the replay crew, I hope you like the finds that I found, and also for the live viewers. Hope you like the things I found, especially those Blu-rays. Close to 20 Blu-rays for $25, $27. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Please do make sure that if you don't already, please do make sure that you subscribe. If you do subscribe, great. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Every small thing counts with me. So a like, a comment, a dislike, sharing, all of it counts. So please go ahead and share it with someone that might like it, and subscribe if you don't already subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. It's easy. It's no problems. No problems, bro. All right. But thank you very much for your time. It's BZ in the Neon Doom Room. Don't forget to tickle your tangerines and cradle your cats, and have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll see you on next Saturday for episode 16. And we're gonna have a monitor up here, working away in the background. I'll see if I can get a little Neon Doom Room flashy sign to be on cycle up on that. Or maybe we'll play a movie in the background. You can try and guess which one it is. But that should be up and going by even late tonight. So thank you very much, guys. Have a good one. BZ in the Neon Doom Room. I do thank you for your time. And I really hope that...
Can you all hear me?
I hope you've heard me all night. And have a good one. Maybe I'll be a little bit more on point next Saturday. Not so rambly. I feel like I've been very rambly this episode. Have a good one, guys. BZ, Neon Doom Room. Love you all. Have a good one. Say goodnight to your mother for me. No, don't say goodnight to your mother for me. You'll wake her up. She'll be in bed going, what? Why'd you wake me for? Why'd you wake me for? I don't know why I'm from New York. See you guys. I'll stop talking. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next episode. BZ out. Love you all. Leave you all. Bye. Do